Hello and welcome back to I Made This. My name is Ollie and yeah, this is not going to be a normal video. I'm not actually making anything. This is just me saying thanks. Thank you to all of you who took the time to subscribe to my channel in the last couple of weeks. And obviously all of you guys prior to that, you're all legendary and I appreciate you all for subscribing to the channel. But a couple of weeks ago, my good friend Theo Kane from Slimehouse TV, he had to come to the Midlands to shoot a few videos. He did one with a guy called Toys R Us, who has a massive, expansive Transformers collection. Check that video out if you can. But Theo came over to my office and just documented what I do, essentially. He had a look at my collection, the toys that I make, and you know, looked at the claymation stuff that I've been doing. And it was really quite overwhelming, to be honest. Just Theo being very kind about my work and the response that came from the video, because I really don't take compliments all that well. I don't know why, I just find it very awkward and I don't know how to react. So if you watch the video and I'm a bit bemused or whatever, it's because I'm not used to it, to be honest. And it was, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was super nice and super kind, but I just find it very hard to take in, to be honest. But yeah, I found it awkward, but at the same time it was lovely. Just it's really quite affirming, and it meant a lot to me that Theo came over and just kind of showcased the things I do a little bit and said a few nice little words. It was really nice and I really appreciate it. Didn't necessarily appreciate you leaving a can of Monster here and a bag for life. You can have those back if you want. I'm only joking. But yeah, again, thank you to all of you who've subscribed to the channel. And all of you prior to that, it means a lot to me, you don't realise. And I was struggling to get over that 500 mark. I was on 400 before Theo came along, and now I'm on, you know, 540 or something like that now. And yeah, and that's one thing I wanted to address in this video, is that unfortunately I'm not going to be the most prolific of content providers on YouTube. I simply can't make a video every week or every other week because I work full time doing claymation music videos and things like that. That's what takes up all my time, and this YouTube channel is at the moment just a hobby. I'd like it to be more than that, but that's, you know, pie in the sky, pipe dreams. But so yeah, as I said, like I'm just flat out with work, and I can only really do videos on the channel in between, you know, jobs. And thankfully the work that I do provides me with material for future videos, hence like the Seven Dust video where I kind of go through the making of that music video, and the Great Gable video, and even, you know, the Legend of Chloe, the film that I'm still actively working on when I get the time in between work. I Made This and whatever else I'm doing, making toys and stuff. Maybe I should slow down and do less stuff. I don't know. But anyway, where was I? I've forgotten where I was. Oh yeah. So yeah, the problem being I can't really show you as I'm making them because I'm either under NDAs, or, you know, the project isn't out or hasn't been announced. So I can't really talk about it until that project is out there in the world, be it a music video or whatever. And so yeah, it just kind of halts the channel a little bit, and it means that, you know, it's stagnant for a while. I always want to make sure the videos that I put out are of a certain quality and that they're well made, and that, you know, they're enjoyable to watch. And I just don't want to put out videos for the sake of it. I want it to be, you know, strong quality content, essentially. But having said that, I am conscious that the channel will end up being dormant and I'll either lose subscribers or just won't gain any more. So what I'm planning to do is more live videos. Back in July I made Skeletor out of clay, and it was really, really fun. And we all talked about movies and music and things like that, and just making stuff, and it was really enjoyable. And I'd like to do more of that, essentially, so that every week or every other week I can make something on camera and chat to people and kind of get a conversation going, and hopefully maintain the channel so that it doesn't kind of die on its arse. And I found it really, really hard, to be honest, because it's like, you know, you're showing how the sausage is made, and you show the bits that where it goes wrong and things like that, and you know, you've kind of got to get over that people are going to see you mess up or kind of do something wrong or cut yourself or whatever. And just the channel itself, doing the videos that I've released prior, you kind of get that imposter syndrome, and you kind of letting people in on how you do things. And it's not necessarily me gatekeeping anything, because what I do isn't rocket science. Anybody can do it if they want to, but it's just that fear of messing up or not doing a good job, like that the final outcome won't be very good and things like that. And it's taken me a while to kind of get to a point where I'm just comfortable that if I mess up, I'll mess up, I can fix it again, or you know, it's just, that's it, and I can try again another time and hopefully it'll be better. And you know, channels that I really admire, like Bill Making stuff, North of the Border, even Adam Savage's Tested, you know, these are guys who are fantastic at what they do, but they also mess up now and again, and it's really endearing to see them figure out ways of how they're going to solve their problems and stuff. And so I'm just kind of coming to terms with that and kind of getting used to doing that myself, and like let people see the, you know, the mistakes that I make and things like that, because it's all good. It's all about learning and stuff. So yeah. So I'm pretty much booked up with work until near the end of the year, probably until nearly November, and then in December I've got to start another job. So it gives me a month around that time to make a bunch of videos. Definitely on the docket is this guy. I've got to finish this video. I filmed most of it and I've edited most of it, but I'm still not happy with the final cast at the moment. It had a lot of air bubbles in them, and there's nothing wrong with the molds themselves. It's just about figuring out how to work the mold, because every single mold is different. You find all the different kinks and things like that, and you have to figure out certain ways to pour. And plus I've got my vacuum chamber and pressure pot and all that kind of stuff to help with that process, but I'm still petrified to use them. But yeah, he's definitely on the cards, and I want to get him done by the end of the year properly. And on my Skeletor live stream, I actually said once I reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away one of these to a subscriber. But as I said, I'm not 100% happy with him just yet. Like this guy, all the air bubbles are filled in with milliput and stuff like that. So on the surface he looks alright, but if you kind of look at him close, there's like a few little issues and stuff like that. And he's kind of leaning a bit forward, like, so I used like soft resin for his legs, so in the heat he kind of dipped a bit forward because he's quite top heavy, so I'm going to have to do harder legs and things like that. So it's all a process, and all of this will be in the video when I get to it. And also the second part of my making of The Legend of Chloe will come out. I have neglected that film since the last update. Well, not entirely. I have shot an additional sequence with my friend's daughter called Darcy, and she plays a young version of Chloe. And then when Theo came around with his friend Bentlegs the other day, they actually shot a cameo for the film, which is actually the opening scene of the film. And he did a wonderful job. And you know, if you've ever seen any of Theo's videos, he's full of energy, like childish energy, and he brought that, and he was fantastic. And Bentlegs plays a puppet called Bentley, a little sock puppet. I didn't have time to buy a puppet or really make a decent puppet, so I bought some socks from Primark and stuck some googly eyes on it, and put one of my dog's hoodies on it. Yeah, my dog wears clothes. What of it? And yeah, it worked out really well. Other than that, I'm hopefully going to do another toy restoration, and maybe some more making of music video pieces. So yeah, as I said, the channel will probably be dormant with main videos for a little while, but I am going to persevere with these live videos, and on there we're going to be making or restoring toys, making claymation characters, doing animation, doing some drawings, even chatting to some other creatives, be that directors, animators, sculptors, painters, musicians, you name it. As long as they're creative, I'd love to chat to them. And the way you can follow this is if you hit the bell icon, it'll let you know when I'm going live, and I'll always put up a notification a couple of days prior to that, just so that you know and you can prepare yourself to watch it, or you can watch it again on a replay later on down the road. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. And again, thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. If you want to keep up to date with my live videos, please hit the bell button, because I believe that will notify you when I'm going live and things like that. So yeah, that would really help out. And just share the channel with your friends and on your Facebook and on your Instagrams and all that. That would be awesome, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. yeah, if you want to reach out to me, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and I reply to every comment on YouTube as well. And yeah, until next time, take care and goodbye.